Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I come to greet you all. Good morning. I come to greet you all. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're about to talk about what is going to happen to Jamaica now that we send home so many, over 200 Cuban, I think it was over 200. Don't worry about the darkness. I've been in darkness since Hurricane Melissa. No JPS, no JPS. Listen to my voice, people. Since Hurricane Melissa, we now have no light. You see what I say? Oh no, no light, no go on. 7% interest, I'm increasing JPS bill. All type of yada yada yada, chat. There are thousands of Jamaicans without light. I'm one of them. Good morning, gentle people. We're going to talk this morning about the doctors, the Cuban doctors, people. Now, over 50 years, we have partnership with Cuba, medical program, sending our medical staff, doctors over, students over there to train and become doctor to help out our country, to keep us healthy. Cuba have over 24,000 doctors that they send overseas. 24,000 doctors that they send overseas to 56 to 67 countries. 56 to 67 countries. Even Italy. They're in America, North America, right? In a lot of the Latin America, rather. Middle East. Even Italy. Haiti. Jamaica. People 56 to 67. Yes, I was saying the country that have the largest amount of Cuban doctor is Venezuela, people. 56 to 67 countries, Cuban doctors, 24,000 Cuban doctors fan out. We see how them run out there in the big sea. Like something of them know long time, they were not afraid to go out there when other doctors quitting. You understand me? So we had our 50 years partnership with Cuba came to a crashing halt. I knew something was going to happen long time from the Venezuela stuff where Andrew Ones stabbed the rest of Caribbean island in the leaders in their back. That's why I consider that. When he threw Venezuela under the bus for a trip away to Mar-a-Lago or something like that to see the president. Remember that. Remember Andrew Ones did that already. Remember that. And for you PNP hearing this, don't feel too happy because I really truly believe Mark Golding would have done the same thing. All right? We're talking about our country now. We're too political. So we can talk about our country for one and all. What is good for labor right? What good for PNP? So no make a PNP out the video or labor right out the video. Make us speak what is right for every single man, woman, and child on the island. Me no beefs the way I vote for. A matter of fact, my neighbor them around me are labor right. And me want them to get good health care. I don't want them to dead before time. When I call my neighbor, they're not dead, they're dead. Not because they're labor right. So I could dash with this labor right and PNP stuff. I tell you that. Most of my best friends, them are labor right. Same way. So I want you to know that. Most of my friends, my best friends, they are labor rights. So we never no labor right and PNP nonsense. If you have bonfire, make a bonfire right across the board. So what I tell you the truth, and under whose watch these things happen, because of history, And names must be placed right next to the event if we're going to do the stuff right. Okay? So, during the Venezuela thing there, Suchman wanted that trip. He wanted to go see Big Boss. Through the rest of Caribbean island under the bus. He was not the leader of CARICOM. The leader of CARICOM was not invited to that meeting. But Suchman take himself there. Fling Venezuela under the bus. You know, so we always get to a cheap aisle from there. What happened to that relationship? I haven't been back yet. It have not been back. So Suchman mash up the Venezuela relationship. I look on the Cuban relationship now. Think this is an accident? Me say look on the Cuban relationship. You think this is an accident, people? So, let's talk about the JE files that come off of the island. The files that release the JE files. Well, you know that file. Bill Fence was tasked with the job to go out there in yonder, go find out how you can get rid of the poor people. I know you guys don't take this thing serious because since we as Jamaicans only love labor right and PNP, and that's where our head stuck. Labor right and PNP. Where dirty PNP? Where bad mind labor right? And just back and forth nonsense. We are trapped in this little box where them throw a piece of red meat. We are scrap over the piece of red meat in the box. We now look for come out of this box, yeah. But we out of the box a long time. Right? I believe there's a depopulation strategy when the money are pulled away. What I say, people? Depopulation, the target of depopulation is upon us from a longer time. Social media is here. We have history to prove a lot of things. And when you add 1 and 1, you get 2. You can see it. The strategy of depopulation. The big C never dirt enough. The big C never take out enough of us. The big C did not take out enough of us. The sterile population is not enough, taken out fast enough where man can't breed no woman, woman can't have no pickney. I told you yesterday about the eggs where the woman them are produced nowadays when the fertility clinic is worried about unfertile eggs in women. The sperm bank is worried about unfertile sperm in men so bad that they have to seek in the Caribbean to get fertile sperm. Imagine the men them in a country are bust blank unfertile sperm until the sperm bank have to go out into the Caribbean to seek what? Fertile sperm. That tell you that the population is going down. The population is at hand. Once a woman can't have no pickney and a man can't have no pickney, depopulation. What is going to happen to your race of people? The population is going to decrease. Those who decided, say, boy, them have, God bless them, make them have some fertile sperm and eggs. When they go to the hospital, they might not live. Mothers are dying and babies in childbirth today more than in the 60s. Good morning, gentle people. I want you guys to look at the pattern. Mothers and kids are dead right now in a childbirth than in the 60s. When a parent's sick or anybody sick, get an accident or anything, just drop off a tree and go to hospital. The man shall be dead. We have seen cases where a 11-year-old went to the hospital for circumcision and did not come out alive. I've read stories where a 7-year-old went in there for a broken arm, did not come out alive. My father went in there for vomiting and diarrhea, pretty much came back dead. First time he was admitted to the hospital. Mother's going there to have the baby. Baby come out dead. And sometimes, some cases, the mother baby missing. And the nurse come back and tell the mother that the baby dead. And the mother see no evidence of their baby being dead. Just hauled off somewhere. Yeah, your baby dead. Where's my baby? Me not see your baby dead. You can't see my baby. What is this, people? Then we also saw, let's talk about sterile population, depopulation. We also saw where a container of chicken came to the island, washed up ashore. Where that container chicken come from, Jamaica people? Me say we kill this. Boy, Jesus, gosh. And Jamaicans will do it all over again if another container wash up ashore. What coming in that container? Who sent that container for us? The people them who don't like us? The people who want to make sure so we don't have no more picnic and we're dead out? And if you notice, the whole thing is so weird, people. The Coast Guard reported that they spotted the container 5 days prior to it landing, washing up ashore. Five days before. The Coast Guard said that they gave notice to ships that are in the area so they're not crashing at the container. So the Coast Guard know about it 5 days before it washed up ashore. When it washed up ashore, the Coast Guard said it was because of the terrain, why the people then beat them down there. I did videos on this, people. I show you videos. I show you pictures on my YouTube channel. So the Coast Guard saw the container, so they claim, of chicken out of sea there 5 days before it wash up. You are Coast Guard. The soldier they on land, JDF they on land, police they on land. How come Jamaicans with barefoot, in a shorts, no shirt, find the container before soldiers with equipment, helicopter, all type of off-road, all terrain vehicle? How is it man per foot found that container of chicken before the authorities? No, it's as if it was all planned, and the people of Jamaica, boy, I may say, we're not going to be better anytime soon, people. We are illiterate and they use it against us. We don't have no education, we're dunce, we're hungry and we're greedy. All people with money still are going like them hungry and greedy. Me say all people with money is going like them hungry and greedy, see we are dunce and dark. I swear to God, people. Let's go back to the container, man. The way we handle that container, it tell you the nature of the people, the mentality of the people. It tell you the brain of the people, the education of the people. It just look right deep in a Jamaican people that a container of chicken can wash up on our shores, which is, it does look like somebody does allow us to get the container. Because Coast Guard side 5 days, you want the shippers. When you never call in a land and tell Coast Guard and enforcement, say, hey, watch your container, we don't know what's in it. How we never know, say, I want a container full of whatever. So the container showed up and was emptied. Nobody showed up to deter the people who were empty the container. No soldier, even though the Coast Guard saw it 5 days ago, warned the shippers and everything. You know who did not get a warning? Jamaican people. It just pop up, wash up. Come from out of the blues. Thank you, Jesus. This is manna from heaven. We don't know where this container coming from, my people. Where the container chicken came from. That Jamaican people gobbled up. Now you're looking at the world. I want to not pay attention, Depopulation. So if we want to take out the Jamaican people that are even make them sterile, can't have picnic. I'll give them some illness in them way. They're not going to take until all 5 years after they name the chicken. Why not do it again? Because those people are greedy. They are illiterate, dark, and uneducated. They don't even know their own danger. You think it's an accident why the soldier never reached the containers before you? Do you think it's an accident that not even one police was there? Do you think it is an accident why the Coast Guard saw the container out at sea 5 days before it touched shore and did absolutely nothing, it seems, but warned the shippers? You think it was an accident why they say the terrain did not allow law enforcement or the security force to get there? Do you think it's an accident why men with barefoot and shorts and no shirt reached there and managed to bail out the container before everybody? Is that an accident, people? I want you guys to wake up. You're too greedy. You're too dark. Wake up, Jamaica. Don't make this happen again. We also saw some fish washed up ashore. Nobody's ever seen anything like this before. It's like a boatload of fish just dumped on the shore for us. Manna from heaven. Manna from heaven. We don't have to go hunting this morning. The food fall right on my table. So we in Jamaica, we gobble that up. With no thought, no second thought, no. People, the video with the chicken went viral. People from all over the world doing videos, looking at us like we're dark, dumb, greedy, gluttonous, we are idiot. Chicken wash up from sea and you go nyami. What I'd like to know, the people who eat the chicken, anybody in that group have baby? Can you anybody know anybody? Anybody get pregnant who eat the chicken or get a woman pregnant who eat the chicken? Because it seems as if nobody doing any study around here. Just like whatever reach the population. Because what really got to me that time, when I did the video, and I mentioned this part, I've not seen one report of where the government or any agency from the government, any ministry from the government, go down by the container and even get some of the blood and swab it and carry it to the lab to see what kind of meat your people are consume. People, if the government did have any care in the world, it appears like the government is behind it. Then why the government is not concerned to go and dip up some of the blood, even some cotton swab? Take it to the university, get it tested to see what is in it. If you guys don't have the capability to do it, send it overseas, good God Almighty, to see what your people who you love, you claim you love, I eat. Good morning, everybody. We talk about the population. Because some of us not think. We just look at our shoes. We not use the third eye. We not even pull out the antenna or pay PNP labor right. Me left that space give other bloggers. Me left that space give them. Me fly out of this, so me gone. Different realm. Different realm in the pan. And now PNP labor PNP. No, man. There's a playbook. And PNP use the playbook power way. Labor right use the playbook power way. There is a playbook. Me open my eyes as the son of a Rasta man. Me a Rasta man pickney, you know. Me look different. Me hear enough things in my ears when I grow up. My father edify the eye, give her enough knowledge. Me been around them circle here, the Rasta circle, we speak different. Rasta think different. You can't tell Rasta everything. And Rasta go swallow it and drink it with some water and digest it. Rasta looking at the cracks. The real Rasta. Yeah? Look into what them now tell you. I will find the answer. And there's a Rasta there. So when I look on the chicken will come in, your government did not go test the chicken to see what the people are eating. Is this going to be some more pandemic? If the people consume the chicken, it's going to be some bigger pandemic later on. As a government, why the Ministry of Health don't go test it? Is it part of the population control? Do you remember the time when we found E. coli in our water? Remember when the PNP came out and bawled about E. coli in the water? The Labour beat them down and say, lie. Come to find out, NWC was under pressure on him. Come out and say, yes, we have E. coli in the water. Did you realize that your Ministry of Health did not tell you to boil the water to save your life? Oh, no, remember, you know? Rastaman picked the member. We said, did you remember that the Labour right did not come out and tell you to boil the water You just hear the report about E. coli in the water. And boiling the water is the only way forward. The only way you can use the water and consume the water. Boil the water to kill the E. coli. Do you remember when the Prime Minister Matthew Samuda went to do a press conference and with plastic water until the bottled water and say the water coming from the pipe is the water that you're drinking? The water that they're drinking in the bottle, purified water. Remember the Prime Minister Matthew Samuda said that this is a water that the ship use. They use it on the ship and it's the envy of the Caribbean and foreign this and how the water, this and the most popular water. It's as if they were convincing the Jamaica to drink the goddamn water with E. coli. Hide the test result from us. Is this part of the depopulation plan? Wake the F up Jamaica people because we're too labor right and PNP. And that a kill we have. We are too labor right, we are too PNP. We now look at the things. I'm talking about depopulation. Why wouldn't your Minister of Health tell you, say, to boil the water? May I ask you again? Why your Minister of Health never tell us, say, to boil the water? Why your Minister of Health never go test the chicken? If I have the blood in the container, go swab it and go test it. If I have the blood left in the container, go swab it and go test it to see what the people them just consume. Whether they eat something, we got broke out in our pandemic a year later after they name it. How we know what are we doing? It seems as if almost like the government is behind all of these hanky-panky. The government never business about go test the chicken to see what kind of chicken the people consume. Government, the Ministry of Health never tell you to boil the E. coli water. And they hid the test result from the people. Tell me, sir, that they want if you did. Let me take me nice, I know I'm we, now I'm back room with there on so I know I wake up my mother, you know. Me say, tell me if I'm not dead, them want if you dead. Comment section, look good. Me say, dash with the labor at PNP and stand as a Jamaican, and they say, go save a life. Me say, tell me if I'm not dead, they want if you dead. Look good. Chicken come in. The Coast Guard see it 1 week, 5 days prior, and claim on TV, say, boy, the terrain and blah, blah, blah. Barefoot man go, they got bail it out. So while it was on, the container land and man bail it out. No police no come. They do a swab it and see what the people might consume. You think they no wake up. Wake up. Why would our government not test it? What the people might eat? The chicken me I talk about. Container chicken. What in the chicken? We don't no love way. Depopulation. Enough of these things come from the island people. The JE files opened my eyes to a lot of things. Remember, said Bill Fence was tasked with the job how you can get rid of poor people. I would say container wash up with chicken with nyami. Fish wash up ashore with nyami. Then one at a time we go see them and give a KFC at Jamaica. Who love it so much that them and give a free chicken? Who love it so much that them and give a free chicken? How they can give a KFC so at Jamaica? What going on there? Who love it so much? I will go gobble it up. Think so they love me. If they really love you, they're not tell you to boil the water when the National Water Commission reported that there was E. coli in the water. Do we still have E. coli in our water? I don't know because I don't think